very changeable weather day in late July, man and wife are at last reunited once more as the Lumsdens head towards Stratford upon Avon. Mrs L getting ever more confident at the helm.
Here she comes, Mrs L, looking good. She could do with coming a little bit to her left and my right. We might have a little knock. Don't. Oh, here we go. Don't. Don't. Poor boat. The rain's coming down now. Hey ho, it's all fun. It's all part of life's rich tapestry. I'll get the paint.
But you've got to break a few eggs to make an omelette. And that's what rubbing strips are for, isn't it? Here comes the next test, a long, narrow aqueduct.
Morning. Put my life in her hands. It's amazing, isn't it? We're flying. There's nothing there.
Jesus Christ. I don't like
it. Just got to push it against that rail up well. That's all you can do about that. You got to know where to steer. So this is the Edstone Aquaduct.
Wow.
Mrs Lumsden is doing. He's got a face of windy concentration. She's a little bit nervous. From up here it feels like you're flying. This is the longest aqueduct in England, not in Britain, but in England. That's what we've just come through. Beautiful. Look at that sky. Long way down there, isn't it? Very proud of you.
So as we were approaching Wilmcote, we came across the stranded narrowboat Delicia, with a desperate looking family, all looking very sorry for themselves. We asked them what was wrong, and it turned out that it appeared the drive plate on the boat had gone, as well as engine mounts, and that they were kind of stuck. Their chemical toilet was full, they had no power, they were running out of provisions, and they needed to get the boat down to the next bridge so that a service engineer would come to them. It was now my turn to be challenged. We decided to tow them down to the next bridge. I'd never done this before, I didn't quite know how to do it, and I didn't know whether we could do it. But Nick, Amy, Joe and Bea were more than happy to be dragged along the cut. So it dawned on me, how do you stop a narrowboat that's got no engine, that can't go into reverse? So we elected to stick Nick on the towpath with the centre line and just keep side pressure on, so when I needed to stop with we could drag that one to a halt. You could tell me whether that's the right or wrong tactic, but it worked. Things were about to get interesting as we approached two day trip boats having a light lunch moored up at the side of the canal. So we stuck B on the roof and with Nick on the side, we managed to get the rope over their heads. No problem.
Drive before we go to the people, right?
Like a massive big skipping rope.
It also proved the point to us that if you haven't got a propeller pushing water against the rudder blade, then the boat doesn't steer. There you can see Amy on full rudder, but Delicia is still wanting to go in the opposite direction. So we eventually got them to where they needed to be. I received a lovely email from Nick and the family the following day, and I can only assume that they went on to get Delicia fixed, and they are now out cruising once more. Give me a shout, Nick, if you see this video, and let me know how it's gone. So as we cruise on to Stratford, we come to the end of a very interesting, eventful day. Join us next time on our first adventure on the River Avon. Bye for now.